What do I tell my kids? Oh, well, that's going to vary based on your child's age. So that's going to vary quite a bit, and that's going to vary based on your values. There are people who say, I do not introduce my children to anyone I'm dating or even tell them I'm dating anyone unless we're getting engaged. Personally, I am against that. I think that if it is serious, you should be able to have some kind of like casual outing. Hey, we're all going to the pumpkin patch. You're gonna meet my new friend, and maybe their kids, and then just have it be casual. It's just casual. Nobody, no PDA, nothing like that. We're just casual friends hanging out and kind of get a vibe for it. If they're like little like that, if they're older, you can have a frank discussion with them. I mean, I would tell my daughter like, well, I'm dating this guy. I broke up with him because he was not a match for the things that I want out of life, right? Or I learned enough about him to realize we didn't belong together, and that's what dating's for. That's the point of dating, you know? Um, I don't think that it is absolutely awful for your children to see you date and break up with people as long as you're being very respectful and responsible and you're still continuing to put your kids first. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. That's my personal opinion. You can have your own values about that, but I feel like if you wait until it's very, very, very serious and you're very emotionally invested with someone before your children meet them, you are setting yourself up for a disaster because it might go great. It might go great. But if it doesn't, then you've got two heartbroken adults, or worse, if you decide to move forward regardless, you now have upset children, you know, who are going to be unhappy and they're going to make your relationship really difficult. Not necessarily intentionally, right? But I do think that like being so invested, you can't walk away if it's really clearly not going to work. And waiting until that point is a pretty risky scenario. But if that's what you feel like is in your value system, like that's what's going to work for you, like that's my 2 cents on that.